can't do anything.
You can only
make sure you sleep perfectly to the time that the wedding starts.
You have to sleep at the wedding venue.
Yeah. You have to sleep at the
and
venue.
wake up at the venue. I don't care.
You do not have enough time. Would you rather find true love for only 1 year or be in a stale relationship for life?
Stay relationship for life. I think it's easy for me. Stay relationship for life. What's the point of having a relationship then? I'd rather have that one really great year. Dies in a car crash, gets cancer, dies. Like, that sucks, but...
You have those memories.
Hey, yeah.
That perfect memory.
I'm sure, like, at that point, too, when the person is about to pass away, like, you're both going to agree, like, you're glad that you had that experience rather than not.
Yeah,
That's the whole point of life.
Yeah.
Everyone has a limited time anyways, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go for that. That's easy for me.
Yeah, I'm going to say for 1 year, because even the stale relationship might not be, like, a stable relationship either. You know what I mean? It's just kind of, like, comfortable, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. I think you have to take those experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't mean that, like, you're not going to be happy for the rest of your life. You just had that experience for 1 year, and then
you have to go through that heartbreak for, 5 years, whatever?
Yeah.
At most.
Yeah, you could still, might not be your true love, but you could still find somebody that, you know, you're comfortable with.
Yep.
Yeah, for that forever afterwards.
Yeah.
That's a good point. You might always be comparing, you know, that new relationship to your old relationship that you had.
So what you're saying is, okay, so after that 1 year of a really great relationship, you're going to just keep remembering it for the rest of your life. Your future relationships.
You got to think, too, is that maybe if you're in another relationship for over a year, it might have been perfect, but then you start steering towards that, you know, you guys start running into issues that you didn't run into because you didn't have enough time in that 1 year. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still leaning towards the 1 year, though. I can get over things. Personally, I get over things like...
Yeah, I think you definitely... The 1 year is good. I don't think that the cons are enough to steer you away from that. Because if you just... you can choose to be in the stale relationship after the true love.
Let me put it this way. Would you rather have $1 million or $1 billion and be able to spend it on whatever you want for 1 year, or have $1 million spread out over the rest of your life? That's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. If you have $1 billion for that 1 year, can't you set up kind of like an annuity process?
Let's say you could.
You buy? You can't take anything that you bought from that year. Yeah. I'm going to... Wait, what was the second option?
Or $1 million spread out over your entire life. That's not that much.
Oh, you get 1 million spread out over your life, so you're getting what, $10,000 a year from that? Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's kind of the same.
The billion for a year.
Yeah, but okay, $1 billion for the year, but you can't keep it.
Yeah.
And you can't keep any assets you buy.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you get to live a billionaire's lifestyle for a year.
Yeah, you have that whole experience of everything that you probably wouldn't have been able to do. You wouldn't have been able to do through that experience.
See?
If you take the $1 million, you can already make that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there was no life-changing scenario in that.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, 100%. You take the experiences.
All right.
Would you rather make $1 million a year, but everything you make above minimum wage goes to charity, or make an average salary and be able to spend it the way you want it?
Everything above minimum wage goes to charity. Make an average salary, keep it all.
Yeah, so we're basically saying that you might be a millionaire CEO with the status, but you don't have the money to spend.
Right. So when it comes down, it's just a status thing.
Yeah, it's a status thing, kind of. Yeah. You might still have people that are in your circle that are very rich as well. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. Just your money's going to charity.
Everything goes above. Oh, that's a good one. Because if it didn't say goes to charity, I'd be like, what's the point? I can't use it. I don't care what people think.
Yeah, the money's going to a good cause. Let's say that. It's not just a charity that like one of your benefactors own.
Yeah.
And you're using it.
Average salary and make an average salary and keep it all. See, this is kind of like the being rich but love your job versus being being poor but love your job. It's similar. Mm-hmm. So like the richer person is the richer person personally isn't as happy, but they bring more utility to other people.
Yes, exactly.
To the world.
Around them. They bring more benefits to the world. I think. Let's break it down like this. The person who makes minimum wage, let's say our minimum wage is about $15 an hour. So they're making about $30,000 a year, and the average salary is about $50,000 a year. So there's about a $20,000 lifestyle difference in salary. But I think the person who makes the $1 million a year has a lot more perks, in the sense that they probably have a lot more connections. They have a lot more. Like, they might get tickets to, like, a baseball game from the charity that they donate to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a similar answer with the other one.
Yeah.
I want to be the richer person, but because it brings more utility to people around you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think it's probably not that much of a discrepancy in...
Quality of life?
Quality of life. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
In quality of life. Yeah.
You're right. That's true.
Yeah.
What's the difference between 20 extra K a year?
Yeah, exactly. What do I need the extra 20K for when I'm basically helping $1 million worth?
Yeah, you're right.
Every year.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Have we disagreed?
Yeah, I was going to say, we haven't disagreed yet. We haven't disagreed yet.
Would you rather be forced to drink a cup of coffee every 2 hours or be forced to sleep 15 hours a day?
Oh, gosh. Dude, I'm really bad with caffeine. Like, I'm super sensitive to it.
You get, like, wired?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it's bad. I'll drink one little ass thing with caffeine. I can't sleep for, like, 20-something hours.
That's a good point, because if you drink coffee every 2 hours, within a 24-hour period, that's 12 cups of coffee. Meaning, if you want to sleep, you have to set an alarm every 2 hours to drink your cup of coffee. You can't sleep anyways.
Dude, I'm easily going for the 15-hour sleep because I could still get a lot done in 9 hours. A lot, yeah, easily.
Yeah,
I can get a lot done in 9 hours, and I don't feel great.
Yeah,
I won't feel like shit.
Fully rested.
If you never had to sleep, would you want that? So, but like, remember, that also means like when people are sleeping, you're pretty much alone.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
So like half of your life will be kind of alone.
Yeah. You got to think of the effects too that wear on you from not being able to sleep at all, basically.
Well,
you can still sleep. You might develop a tolerance to the coffee, to the caffeine.
Yeah.
But I think 12 cups of coffee a day. There's no one who's building a tolerance that can, get you a good night of sleep.
Yeah,
you're
gonna feel like shit for the rest of your life.
Yeah, there's no way.
You gotta go with the 15 hours
for the rest of your life. Yeah, no, you gotta go with the sleep. You gotta go with the sleep.
Okay, what if it was 19 hours? So you only get 5 hours a day. That's a better one.
If it's 19 hours of sleep, then I think you kind of have to go with the coffee and just develop ways to get sleep. Like, there's ways that you can, like,
relax.
You can take a nap for 24 minutes. They say that's, like, the most optimal amount.
But how are you going to sleep when you're juiced on caffeine?
You pick an hour and 40 minutes.
I see what you're saying.
And then you take the cup of coffee after your nap when you wake up. Or you learn to meditate to rest the body.
I don't know.
During those 2 hours, it's gonna be really hard.
Even 5 hours.
If you only have 5 hours to your day, think about that. When you're waking up, you have to think about the mundane tasks. If you take a shower, you have to be really efficient about everything you do. Like, a shower's got to be like a minute.
Yeah, great.
You know what I mean? Because you really.
So 5 hours really is only. It's really only like 3 at most. 3 at most.
You can't really work.
I honestly still think like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still feel like I could.
You could get it done.
You could do more.
I think you say that until you're forced to live a 5-hour day.
But dude, when you're forced to stay awake, you know how unproductive you are? You might as well just not be awake anyway.
Your brain's not even working at that point.
Same
you
thing
have
with,
like brain cloud or whatever.
I'm still going with the 19 hours.
I think I would probably, if it's 19 hours, I have to go with a cup of coffee because you can develop ways to rest the body between those 2-hour cups of coffee and then get your stuff done. Think about it. You're a working machine. How much can you get done?
That's true. I know I'm definitely biased though because I have really hard time sleeping sometimes. So
okay,
I would love to be like
sleep.
like
but
like-
every day. Every day. Think about how much of your life you miss because
that's fine.
You only have a
I'm
5-hour
biased.
day.
Dude, I'm so jealous of people that can just sleep like a lump on a log and like at any moment, like instantly.
I don't think you realize how many like life events you'll lose having only 5 hours of the day. Think about like
Bro,
your
okay,
best friend getting married and you have to go fly to another state. Let's say you have to fly to another state. You can't do anything. You can
only
make sure you sleep perfectly to the time that the wedding
You have to
starts.
sleep at the wedding venue
Yeah, you have to sleep at
and
the
wake
venue.
up at the venue.
Yeah, you have to sleep at the venue.
I
wake
don't
up at the
care.
venue.
I don't know.
That's hard. You can't go on vacation. No sporting events, no concerts. You don't have enough time. You do not have enough time.
Bro.
You have to wake up, throw on
Being
something,
sleep
leave,
deprived,
and get back in your sleep
being
again.
sleep deprived is like one of the worst things you can do for your brain and like your
Yeah.
psychology.
definitely
It's
think-
actually like so much worse than people
Yeah.
think.
I definitely think with the cup of coffee, you're definitely cutting off like years, significant years of your life.
There's like a study
end.
where people were sleep deprived by like a couple hours, and it wasn't anything significant. I'm only talking about like maybe they were sleeping like 5 hours or 4, and like there's a significant drop in like driving awareness. They did a study.
Yeah.
Like if someone had 4 or 5 hours versus someone who had like 9 hours of sleep.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, it was bad.
Yeah, it was really
So
bad. I
with
think I
that-
saw that too.
What I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm saying that like, imagine that with other aspects of your life. Like, dude, your quality of life for most things is gonna be so shit.
Yeah.
On-
You're not even really going to be...
on, like, the
you're gonna be
worst,
awake, but
shittiest-
You're not really going to be living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, like 4 hours of like shitty sleep
Yeah.
too, because your body's trying
Yeah.
to keep you awake with
Wait,
caffeine
yeah.
always in your system. It's not just
Yeah.
4 hours of like
Yeah.
knocked out.
No,
It's like
yeah,
4
it's
hours
4
of terrible.
like, you're waking up like jittery.
Yeah.
Sweaty sleeps.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point because you could probably never do anything like proficiently.
Exactly.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
That's my point.
You could never perform.
You never be
Yeah.
like very good at anything.
Yeah, you can never be very
It's
good
just
at anything.
you're awake for longer, but
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
you feel like shit.